And welcome back to more God of War. So here we are. This is that chapter I was talking about. I thought it was 6, but I was wrong. It was 5.
We will see. Stay close.
And then we'll have some fun with this because good fucking lord. So I'll explain 2 things in this one. This is the one that I was talking about, that golem that I got so close to beating. And 2, this is where I break the claws. So yeah.
So we're going towards the scary singing?
Yes, Artreus, that's what we fucking do, you shit lord. Oh, this shit, I forget. To your right. Yes, by the way, I also like doing, oh god. Shit, I forget. Cinematography style like things. Oh, a revenant. Nah, I think she's still a witch, because she a bitch. Yeah. Instantly went to fucking, yeah, I was like, yeah, not really. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's right, it's this mechanic that they teach you. It's still trash, mainly just because Rich Revenant, whatever the fuck you want to call her. The problem with this fight here... Oh no, that's because of the poison. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like, oh, she's still level 1 now. Or now 2. That's right, the poison. The poison fucks you up hard, like D&D. But like a lot of these things, like how you're supposed to deal with the witches, is just a bitch. I even fucking call them Revenants. That's not what they are. They are fucking witches. They are a piece of shit. And these fights hurt too, because it's like you can't counter her because it just doesn't work. That's also a fun hit too. I take just fucking like a little bitch. But yeah, and she is like, without ever classifying the bosses as enemies, so to speak, she's like top 3. Like, she legitimately is like top 3 pain in my ass. Because you have to use an outside force in order to actually... Well, yeah, you have to use something outside of what you have for skills in order to do anything to her. I.e., Artreus' arrows, because apparently they fucking break whatever the hell's on. Which is silly. And then, like, after a while, like, I got halfway to hitting everything. Yeah, I think it was like a halfway, and then you have to do this. Like, I mean, yeah. If I didn't actually, like, fuck up, like, the first, like, 6 seconds, we'll level up. Part of the problem there too is that you can't insta-give a fucking witch. So it's a...
That was a real revenant. Never thought I'd see one.
You know, it's like, it's a fucking hellhole. Also, hilariously enough, there will be a few times where I'm also pointing something out as well. I don't know how that gets up there, but shit, if I can crush something at eye level with my foot, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Going too much to the right. I guess old, like, fucking first-person shooter habits right there. But it's her, it's the Quetzalcoatls, or whatever the fuck, the Quetzalcoatls. The fucking panther snakes that, like, dig underground.
Still don't understand why that man attacked you at our house.
I told you, boy. I know nothing more of it.
Yeah, I fucking heard it.
So that's how you get down here.
So yeah, and here's the fun part that I was talking about. Like, this dude, what is he, level... Yeah, he's classified as a boss. And like, the only way that you get around him is you have to dodge his attacks. So, I was doing pretty damn good. But yeah, like, the whole... What the hell is it? But yeah, getting back to the whole, like, why the enemies that I hate, It's just mechanics. The mechanics make it such bullshit. And without it, because like the one thing that makes Quetzalcoatl's lesser on the on my hatred list is because when you actually do stun them, you kill them. And the fun part is that you get to poison motherfuckers around you. So what's the fucking what's the problem there? Well, trying to fucking hit them is the problem. I mean, wolves kind of like top 5, mainly just because like trying to actually do anything about the wolves is very tough because they don't project their attacks as well as you think they would. Plus, when you get hit multiple times, that becomes a maybe bigger problem. Plus, you get 2 shot by them. I think episode 2 is where I like fucking pointed that out after like fighting him for like after dying to him 3 times. I was like, fuck this. But I forget where the hell I fucked up in this fight. Yeah, he was level 4, and then like because I let that happen, that was where the downfall came from, because I let him evolve. So instead of being smart when he actually was going to do a vertical, I didn't dodge to the right and use to get away from it. Soul Calibur at its finest. I hope to actually play a lot more on the channel. I don't know how well. I mean, I am still playing Tekken 7, though it's more Forza Habit because I don't like doing it. Just because my buddies play it a lot more, and he's got like a really good Armor King, and he's not.
I guess we need to get back up there.
I'm not gonna say like he's the best, but out of the group, yeah, he is. Like even my other friend, just Brian Lee and a little bit of Jack, and it's not. But yeah. Kind of how that ended up being. But I was playing shit like Claudio, and then I was playing Josie, and now I was playing like fucking Noctis, and trying to play Geese, but that's a fucking nightmare on its own. I do have access to League players, I only have them on my PC. I don't actually have the second season pass on my PS4. Even though I bought how much did I pay for the fucking game on the PS4? $30. Even though like the deluxe edition doesn't even come with fucking Elisa, which I think is hilarious. Like I still have to pay like $5 for her, I think. Which I guess I'm okay with. I don't know. It's like if I were to go like super hardcore and just like give everything else up to play that and just like face off against the Koreans, like there's still like a lot of things I have to learn and a bunch of other shit too. Oh yeah, here's a fun thing right about now. Yeah, that fucking little combat. It's always fun. I'll also be logging those, even though technically I haven't counted how many times the signal died. So it'll probably be like a bullshit number. For the most part. But yeah, that happened a couple of times. Not fun. But I don't know whether or not that falls under...
this language before.
Well, scratch that. No, as I said, it's the PS4 doing that, not the Elgato. Because it's funny, like, I don't ever get a signal drop on the Switch. Never really got one. Well, can't say about that about the PS3. That thing always had its own problems. Like, Sony's really, like,
Mother told me
fucking hardcore about, like, why I don't, or why they don't like to have their shit streamed. I just don't know why. I think, like, Xbox was fine, but, like, the PS4,
Thor must have smashed his head apart. See? Look! Hrungnir's body squished him. Idiot.
I can just hear Atreus just going like back, and it's just like, yeah, not much for that whole like crap. I respect our English VAs more than what other people do. Oh, this is my personal favorite. So this stone here, where it's randomly changing or pulsing different colors, the one I want is the white, because you get experience points for it. Albeit shit experience points, but experience points nonetheless. But like those things are like super good in a cinch. Like if I had more rage bar and more health bar, those are full heals. But the white just gives experience points. And those don't happen very naturally, if memory serves me right. Meaning that you don't find like those, like the health stones that you find around here, or like the green and red ones. You don't find white ones that drop. You just get those. So it's like, meh. And
what's that over there?
yeah, I think this. I believe that these chests with the runic symbol are all like the horns and the apples. I think is what the hell it is. Is that right?
Earlier, you said people might try and rob us. I'll kill them if they try. Might hurt.
If we encounter men, you will stay out of it. Understand?
But I can fight now.
You will stay out of it, boy. Speak no more of this.
Damn straight. I love that. I just love how just Atreus just like, or Kratos just fucking is like, bat. Yeah, and I tried to go up here, but and grab the chest, but nope, I had to trigger a fucking thing. I.e. this little shit. But yeah, a weird thing is too, like, I also point out in this episode as well, I do a bunch of like settings, I do a bunch of like setting fixes, and because I was like, you know what, I'm doing this like real blind, like super blind shit. I was reading up on like an article about like, how do you deal with this? How do you deal with that? You know, like, what's the tricks? What am I missing? Because I haven't played it in like forever. I'm trying to think of how long I actually have. Or when like the last save was, I think it was like August. Maybe wrong on that. I want to say that it was, damn, like, I'm going like brain dead on this stuff. But yeah, like that's a real, but yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, and like part of the problem here now is with the camera angle we're doing. I never actually went into doing this like so. So it made no sense as to why I should be doing it. So during the whole like fucking fast forward bit, I just learned like what are the tips and tricks to dealing with hard, you know, dealing with Give Me God of War mode, and apparently it's, well, fuck all. It's literally just parry, camera angles, yeah. Parry, camera angles, and learning who your threats are, essentially. I'm essentially playing fucking, not Dark Souls, Ninja Gaiden. Married to the guard button. And let me tell you something. There's never been a game in my life that I've had a love-hate relationship like fucking Ninja Gaiden. Because, man, I really wish I actually had, like, what was it, 3 and what the hell is it, like Ninja Gaiden Black, and Ninja Gaiden Sigma, and Ninja Gaiden 2, which was the one on the 360. And I hate myself for actually giving those games up. Like, I gave up, like, a lot of games because, you know, you're stupid like that when a game to GameStop is giving you shit. And I remember trying to... I remember one thing too where I was almost about to trade in all my fucking X64 games Kind of thankful I didn't, but yeah. And he was like looking at me like, yeah, I'll give you like at most like 14 bucks. And I'm trying to remember what. I remember trying to get a fucking strategy guide. I don't remember what fucking game it was. But yeah, like, fucking hell, man. It's hard to like. I think about in the long run to be able to get like that. So, what do I? I still like those videos of the fucking dude destroying a GameStop because of the pre-order clause, or oh no, the game clause, or whatever the hell it is, where they can't give you, where they can only give you store credit on a return, which is like 15 days, 2 weeks, or something like that. And the dude just goes fucking ballistic. And I'm laughing. And the only reason why I laughed hard at that was because it was Fallout 76. If memory serves me right. Yeah, and I was also trying to figure out, oh, you know, I got experience points. Maybe I can get something. Not really. Literally can't buy half this shit. Plus 2, I was like, alright, what's that one skill of shield combat that I really like? The running one, which is I think the one in the middle, is the one I was looking for, which is the fucking like throw, like the absolute haymaker one. That was the one I needed. But yeah, going back, I think it was something that had to do with 76, and I remember reading all those stories about like 76 where what their like campaign and like what they did and whatnot. Like, technically, if someone went to court for it, they could have won a shitload of money. But I might be wrong on that. Just ever so slightly. Because I think, what is it? It falls under something else. It's supposed to be some big thing where it's like, yeah, because of what happened with, or no, because of how, oh my god, I'm trying to remember this fucking article now. Or, like, the people who are talking about it. Oh, man, was it the, yeah, this year, too. Like, I was trying to figure out, yeah, because, like, hey, look, no signal, no signal. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Yes, I also like fucking, The Witcher. Don't at me, motherfuckers. Deal with it. I mean, to be honest, it was... Fortunately... Because, my original one on there was the, Southtown boys. Terry, Andy, and Joe. I think? Yeah, I think that's how it was. But other than that, like, I didn't dig the music, I didn't really dig the sound effects for it. That's why I like the whole, like, I want to say it's a lute with the, what the hell is it, with a flute or whatever the hell it is. Like, I like that. That is fitting for someone like me. Which is weird because I really don't listen to classical music as much. Like, I am like literally the weird kid, you know, joking about why I don't listen to fucking country music. It's really because there's not much in the way of appealing country music. Let's go with that. There's a very, I don't know, what's the right word? Samey? I mean, that could be same for the stuff for rap. Like, no joke. Like, a lot of rappers now is just like, they've got their beats, they've got their thing. Like, you know how, like, keeping a good melody. The problem is that because I listen to Wu-Tang Clan, I feel like those people are way better represented in the rap area. Mainly because, the hell is it? What the hell? Who the hell was it? Jose the Bronx Mexican? It was some dude from OC Remix, like the original content, fucking music thing. Which is, I'm amazed those guys are around. Like, the website hasn't shut down at all. And I remember fucking TB being a big Patreon due to that. And no joke, I think he's still on there, which I'm very thankful for, and I don't think it'll ever change. But yeah. I think it was like the Jose, the Bronco Mexican. And I remember Super Street Fighter 2? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was the Super Street Fighter 2 album remix thing they did. And he did Vegas, and he was talking about lyrical narcissism. And I like one of my personal favorite words to ever use. Or at least in the form of that, where it's just, well, I mean, A, it's Vegas, so yeah. Or B, Balrog, because we still play like that. Well, they call him Claw, as I think about it more. I'm like, oh, wait, they call him Mike Bison Boxer, or Balrog Boxer, and it always makes me laugh that they called fucking Bison Dictator. Like, yeah. That was just always something that made me laugh. But anyway, that's something that I like about rap. Is conveying a flow. And it doesn't have to be, you know, rhymey. You know, it just has to have that flow. And my personal favorite out of anything that I'll ever listen to for rap music, so to speak, quote unquote, is Anarchy Reigns and Mad World, because holy fuck, Platinum know how to fucking sell it well. Like, goddamn. Like, that is my personal favorite style of rap, is like the video game rap stuff. And here's where I break it. Didn't do much in the way of what I wanted it to do, because I had to be smart about how I actually burnt it. But, yeah. Wasn't still, like, the best. I believe there's another cut here somewhere. Right around here? Somewhere. I know this is supposed to be another one. I might be wrong on that, and that might have been just one of those glitches that happened again. But yeah, like, oh man. It is... listening to... I think his name is Skits. There's Asheru, Ox. I can't think of the fucking girl's name. And that bothers me that I don't remember her fucking name. And like everyone else who actually was a part of that whole thing, like those two, like those are super fucking good. Plus, they aren't auto-tuned either, which I think is just, I think like a shortcut in a sense. Let's go with that. Even though hilariously enough, like I love the fucking T-Pain or listening to that Zima dude. Is it Zima? I can't. Oh my god, what the hell's the dude's name from fucking Saints Row 3? I think it was Zima. Zima was hilarious because it was just like, yeah, no, he had that fucking. Well, what the hell is it? He had a. Oh god, I can't think of the name of the actual tool that they use. It's for when people have a hole in their throats and you're supposed to like have their whole thing sound vocal cordish, but it just sounds robotic for some reason. Oh, look, another fucking one. Oh, goddamn, like, just, why, Elgato, why you do this? Yeah, and it, yeah, but yeah, like, fucking T-Pain does it in a way that makes it sound hilarious, which is, I'm okay with, even though I think we've heard T-Pain without it. So, yeah. And fucking Zima from that. Like, if you make the fucking auto-tuning sound hilarious, then yeah, that I'm okay with. Like, that's when auto-tuning I think is great, was when you make fun of it. But, like, a lot of the people who do, like, rapper, you know, like, a lot of the rappers who don't use it, or have this, like, I don't know, like, this just jank-ass, like, shit, like, granted, I'm no fucking musician. I can't save a note to save my life. I sucked at playing the fucking violin, so whatever. But I feel like when you, like, look at all this shit, and you just see like what has evolved since, which is very weird for me to say anyway, because who the hell was it? KRATOS, one of the other dudes out there that I watch, BB No Money, and fuck, oh my god, who does the fucking Mr. Clean rap? Oh my god. And everyone was like, this dude white? Like, what the fuck? I can't think of his name, but yeah, him and fucking BB No Money, like, listening to those guys. I think the indie scene for rap is much more cleaner. And I can't believe I actually left this in where I'm just sitting here for like 6 minutes. I think I like walked away and just took like a fucking 5-minute walk. Oh no, this is it. I was doing this. I was doing the editing because I was trying to find... okay, now that makes sense why the hell I was just standing there for like 2 minutes. Because I was looking that up. That's why I went through the fucking options menu and just doing that shit. It helps. It really does help. Which is ironic because I don't do it in Kingdom Hearts 3 anymore. Unless I really have to, but other than that, it's like, no, I'll just stick to what I know. Stick to my guns. But yeah, like, oh my god, like, listening to a lot of the indie boys out there, or at least like the ones on SoundCloud, you have to dig. Because there are bad ones. There always will be. That's what makes the good ones so satisfying. Because when you find it, it's like fucking honey in your ears, which technically is really bad, but you know. But yeah, still, like, that whole scene, like, I dug that shit. Like, I always like it when it's just crafted right, but like when you listen to like the new shit now that isn't, you know, me, so to speak, like, oh, fuck, what the hell's his name? Oh god, I don't remember. I remember fucking Legion, the other dude, the one who I think hangs out with fucking Wildcat. I think that's what his name is, Legion. Legion's got that weird, like, fucking, I play these rap songs while making it sound country-like, because he's from Tennessee? I might be wrong. I know he's in, like, I was like, Georgia? Virginia? One of those. It's somewhere. It's fucking somewhere. But whatever it is, yeah, that's where he just is. And he always does, like, this hilarious fucking things. Yay! Finally fucking got rid of this shit show. Finally fucking late.
Thought they almost had us.
There will be more.
And it's just... How many deaths was it? Like 20? It was a shitload. 33. 4 or 5 broken signals. 33, that's right. And that was just in all of this. All this fucking fight. 33 deaths. That was loud. I'm sorry. I think it's just because of Cole's act. The Cole, yeah, and I'm like, there's gotta be hidden shit around here. Oh, I thought I would have found a raven sooner or later, but yeah.
Hey, come look at this.
I was looking at this. Slowly. Bam.
You did it.
How condescending of you, Atreus, you bitch.
All these dead. You think it's safe in there?
Oh, is this a fucking... Oh, it's this fight. Yeah. This was weird. This one made no sense to me in this scene.
Oh, what's that smell?
Now!
I'm like, yeah, skip this. Yeah, it's like a bunch of just humans that just like... I love that. I'm just like, I'll put this away, and then Barry! I don't know why the hell they've got such a, like... hard on for... I think it was human flesh.
For an opening!
You won't find one, you bitch. Oh yeah, this is... So this part's weird. I had to explain this part. So what happened was... You do get to kill him, but like one of them, I think it's either him or the dude to his left. They're for some reason just refused to just either A, hit me, or B... Yeah, I think it's this guy here. So, in order for me to actually hit this asshole, I had to use the axe. Because it was... I think for the most part, I think this was like the weird one. Yeah, like it was glitch. I think it was like weirdly glitchy or some shit. And, you know, I'd like, I'll shift over here. Nothing. Like, I just, literally nothing. Nothing was working. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? Because you see me hit it, but it just doesn't do anything. It just made like no fucking sense whatsoever as to why this was happening. So this is like the only time I ever had to use the axe.
Father, help me!
The kid just like fucking
Boy.
stabs him. It also makes me laugh too. Is like the kid just like Also the objects moving. Hello. Kid looked like he just about like, I see the world. And he kind of like see the welling in his eyes, and Kratos is just like, I can't, I can't be a father right now. Oh my god, yeah, that part always made me laugh too. Then I got these asses. I don't remember if they like regenerated or some shit into the Hellwalkers. They were doing something. I forget. But again, like, as I stated before, we're not here for story time. Nope, we're here to fucking skate fast and eat ass. And I have no more ass to eat. This is the one that I get to use as, like, fucking hand grenades. Oh my god, I always forget that. One of these bastards you can use as, like, a fucking hand grenade. Because it's like you grab... Oh, that's right. It's the fucking poison lobbers. That's right. Because I was using... I know at one point I used those assholes for something. I don't remember what it was for. But yeah, there is a point in time when you actually do get it.
They came back.
It is finished.
I want to leave here.
Then collect yourself. We must find a way out.
My blood's over there, my fingers are over there. Come on now. Yeah.
Here.
Boy.
Find something to pull me up.
And we will go.
Okay.
He's just sitting there in that stance and he's just like, come on. Do it. Do it. I don't know. For some reason, like, there is like this weird thing that for stories with me, like, you can slightly detach. Like, I could detach myself from stories. So
Atreus.
shit,
The
like
chain.
The chain.
well, anyway.
Right.
Actually, I'll explain that in the next episode because I forgot to cut it out right here. Anyway.
You are in your head, boy. Let it go. He would have killed you.
Now I want to see Kratos start singing "Let It Go." That'd be brilliant. Anyway, all right. So in the next episode,
Go home, boy.
I forget what the hell this happens in episode 6. I don't think much, but I know there's some debauchery as usual.
Wait, no. I'm not giving up.
So remember to always stay alpha, always play games on the hardest difficulty,
you know,
and I'll see you
catch
in
my
the next
breath.
episode of God of
on.
War's Psycho Challenge.
I'm ready.
Peace out.